how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today I filmed a full face get ready with me and Q&A on this warm, grungy look you see right here. I don't go too much into detail on exactly what I'm using and what I'm doing every time, but I will have everything listed in the down bar down below. If you are interested in seeing how I created this look and learning a little bit more about me during this Q&A, then just keep watching. I'm going to attempt to do a full face get ready with me / Q&A. We're going to see how that goes. I've never done my full face on camera before. But first off, I prime my face with the Becca First Light Priming Filter. It's just a sample I got in a monthly subscription box, and I like it. It smells like candy, but I feel like it performs pretty much the same as my backlight priming filter, which I have full size, so I don't know if I would buy that one full size. And then I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I thought this stuff would not make a difference until I got a sample of it, and it's actually amazing, so I'm going to use this for the rest of my life. I obviously already have my brows on because they honestly just take me so long and I hate doing them, so I just wanted to skip that step. I've really been liking this combination for my foundation lately. I've only been doing this for a couple days, but I've been using the Becca Aqua Luminous foundation with the Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid. I've just been taking dots of that highlighter all around my face and then just dropping little drops of this foundation. This is more of a light to natural coverage foundation, which I don't always opt for, but I feel like my skin's been behaving so well recently that I don't need crazy full coverage, and sometimes it's nice just to wear something a little lighter. I'm just buffing it in with my brush. Is it just me, or am I the only one that goes through spurts where I think a brush works better and then I think brushes are terrible and I will only use a beauty blender? Right now I'm in that stage where only brushes work for me. I don't know what it is, but every time I use a beauty blender it does not work. I guess I should get into some of these questions. If I could only pick one brand to use for the rest of my life, what would it be? That is such a hard question, because I use so many different brands for so many different things. I actually feel like I want to say like NYX, just because they have such great items, super affordable, so I know I'd be able to get whatever I'd want from them, and they carry literally everything and multiple versions of everything. They have so many different foundations and concealers and powders, so I'm not limited to just one of each thing. So I'm sure I could find something of everything that I would need from NYX. This is how I prime my eyelids, by the way. I just kind of drag some of my concealer onto my eyelids, and that's what I use. Works for me. What is my skin type? I have dry skin. I feel like lately it's been more dry to normal because I've been taking such amazing care of it. Not that, I mean, some people just have dry skin and it stays dry, but I feel like for me personally, the routine that I've been doing has been working so well that my skin's more dry to normal. It's not quite as deserty as it used to be. What are my favorite foundations, drugstore and high-end? My all-time favorite foundation from the drugstore is probably L'Oreal Pro Glow. I'm obsessed with that foundation. I think it performs like a high-end foundation. And my favorite high-end foundation, oh, it's hard, it's a tie. I really love Too Faced Born This Way so much, but I also really love the Makeup Forever HD Foundation Stick. But if I had to just pick one, I don't know. I'd probably pick Born This Way. No, I can't pick one. I like them both. And what makeup colors or eye look are out of my comfort zone that I would like to try? I don't really feel like anything's out of my comfort zone, honestly. Like, I'm willing to wear anything. I don't know if that's weird to say, but I can't think of anything. For my eyes, I'm going to use the Morphe 35O. I've been re-inspired to use this palette ever since the 3502 dropped, which I just placed my order for that palette today, so I'm definitely going to be doing a first impressions on that as soon as I get it. I think I want to do something blown out and grungy, so I've been really into that lately. The next question is, what camera do I use to film with? I have a Canon T5i. I don't know anything about cameras, I just know that it's a DSLR and it has the flip out viewfinder and it takes really good pictures. Somebody teach me. I'm just taking my R37 and buffing this pale orangey yellow shade through my crease, all the way up close to my brow bone. Taking my M573, I'm going to dip into that pukey brown color. I'm just going to start running that through the front of my crease. The next question is, how do I perfect my wing liner? Which I think is so sweet. Honestly, just practice. I know that's not the answer anybody wants to hear, but continuously practicing is what helps you get good at anything, especially liner. It's so intimidating, and there are definitely days that I plan to do just a really cute little flick and it ends up being a huge, massive wing. And there are days that I do it and it's so bad that I have to take it off and start over. And there are days that I just don't even risk it because I swear eyeliner is just so unpredictable. But what I do is I draw the line out first. I'll draw a little bit in the center and then I'll start from the right below the tip and I'll draw it inwards. And then I might extend the tip out a little bit more to make it more sharp. But honestly, that's pretty much it, just a lot of practice. Taking my M441, I'm gonna dip into that hot orange shade. Who or what inspired me to do makeup? I kind of just got into makeup towards the end of cosmetology school, and I was just experimenting on myself. I didn't have anyone teach me. Even in cosmetology school, I didn't learn a single thing from them. Not one single thing. So everything I've learned is self-taught, and then I started getting onto watching YouTubers and seeing how they did stuff. I think some of the first YouTubers that I watched involving makeup were Jaclyn Hill and Crispy. They taught me some of the basic things that I know now. So I think they're the ones that originally inspired me to keep going, keep practicing and getting better. But I never thought I would be as into makeup as I am now, honestly. I thought I really just wanted to get into makeup just enough to look decent at work in the salon. I'm just buffing the shade in this outer area and kind of in that front area too. I'm just kind of being messy and blown out with this look. It's not anything too precise. Taking this dark, slightly shimmery brown color, I'm just packing this all over my lid. I'm going to take that M441 again and take that bright orange shade. I'm just going to run that through my crease again. I also today ordered the ColourPop Yes Please palette finally. It's finally been in stock when I can buy it. So if you want to see a tutorial first impressions playdate on that, please let me know, because I really want to play with that palette. It excites me. I'm just going to take a blank clean brush and I'm just going to run that through everything. Tone it down just a tiny bit. It's getting a little blown out. With my pinky finger, I'm just going to take that gold and I'm just going to pack that right on the center of the lid. For my lower lash line, I'm going to start with that shimmery plummy color again. I'm going to run that on the outer third of my eye. With the same brush, the MB16, I'm going to take that hot bright orange shade and run that in the center and kind of on top of that shade. And then with that same brush again, I'm going to take that kind of creamsicle yellow shade right here for the beginning third. For my inner corner, I'm going to take my M213 and I'm going to take this light gold shade, just popping that right here on the inner corner. The next question I have is, what color do I love to use when coloring hair? Aw, I'm glad I got a question about hair. So I am a hairstylist full time. I use Matrix products. In the salon I work in, they provide the color for us, so we can't use anything but what they provide us. But I really do love Matrix, not just because I have to use it, because let's be real, if I didn't like the product, I would probably just bring in what I wanted to use. But I really do like Matrix, and the brand has been coming out with some really cool stuff in their line that I've been loving. The next question is, how do I like the eyeliner? I use the Stila Stay All Day liquid eyeliner. It's waterproof and it's super black and it does not budge at all. I love it. If I could only have one makeup product for the rest of my life, what would it be? I don't know what I would say for that. It's so hard. I honestly feel like I want to say like my dip brow, just because I don't go a day without doing my eyebrows. I mean, there's days that I sit at home and do absolutely nothing. But even on days that I just want to look a little presentable, but I really don't want to wear any makeup at all, I'll just wear my dip brow, maybe my Becca priming filter to make my skin look nice and glowy. That's about it. I'm gonna go with my dip brow. Stranded on a desert island and I can only have 3 makeup products, what would I pick? Okay, definitely my dip brow, probably my Becca priming filter to give me a nice highlighted glow. Nope, I take that back. I'm gonna say my dip brow, mascara, and then my Becca poured highlight in Pearl because it's more of a cream and I can just dot that on my face. No, I'll say the priming filter, mascara, and my dip brow. I don't know why this is such a hard question. It's so unrealistic. If I'm on a desert island, makeup is not gonna be my concern. I always contour my nose nowadays. I don't know what it is. I never used to care about it, but now I can't not do it. That's the problem with makeup. You get into a new technique and then you can never not do it, ever. What is my favorite skincare product? I really love my Drunk Elephant baby facial. I use it once a week and it's just so nice. It clears my skin up as far as like dead skin and dryness. It makes my skin so soft. My makeup applies so good because I started using that. Oh, this is a good question. What have I come to admire about myself since I started my Instagram page? I've learned how strong my work ethic is. Obviously, I don't get paid or anything. I do this as a hobby. I still make sure I post consistently once a day. I've been trying to keep a theme going just so it's aesthetically pleasing for new people that find me. It makes me want to be better, because I'll even look at pictures from 3 months ago and I'm like, okay, that pose could have been better, the lighting could have been better. So it's always making me want to be better, and I like that because it strengthens my work ethic and the way I see myself and want to be perceived. Not that, like, that sounds bad. Not that I want to be perceived a certain way. Like, I honestly don't care what anybody thinks of me. I do this for me. I don't know. I think it just makes me feel accomplished. I don't know if that answers the question, but that's what I'm going with. I've also probably learned to think more highly of myself. I used to be the actual most self-conscious person in the entire world, and now I don't think I'm like the end-all be-all. Don't get me wrong, I think I'm just a person, but I definitely have more confidence. I feel more comfortable talking to people, just everything. I feel better about myself, and I love that. I always put a little blush on my chin and at the tip of my nose. I don't know why, I just think it looks cute. I do weird things, but it's fine because makeup has no rules. Next question is, what is my favorite makeup look I've ever done? I'm gonna figure that out really quick. I really loved this grungy smoky eye I did. I did a tutorial on it like maybe a month or so ago, and I just felt so pretty and fierce in that look. The highlight I'm using is I'm mixing Becca's Pearl with Opal. What type of animal would I be if I could choose, and why? I would 100% be a cat. They live the life. They are cute. Everybody loves them. They get to sleep all day and do whatever they want. They can be crazy and ridiculous, and everyone loves them. They're just cute. They live the life, and I want that life. What made me discover my love for makeup? I think just playing around with it helped me discover it. I remember my first makeup purchase was I went on e.l.f. because I thought e.l.f. was like a super good brand but affordable, which it is. I mean, there's hit or misses. But I remember spending like $60, which I thought was so much money at the time, on makeup. And I got like this huge palette and some lipsticks and some eyeliners and just a whole bunch of stuff. And I just loved experimenting with the eyeshadows and everything, and I think just playing with it made me discover my love for it. What is one piece of makeup I can't live without? That is definitely my dip brow. I can do my brows with a brow pencil or a powder, but I really hate to. I think my dip brow is just my holy grail staple item that I will have for the rest of my life. I've repurchased it so many times. My top 3 favorite highlighters: Becca's Pearl, Mary Luminizer by The Balm, and I don't use it as much anymore because I have so many highlighters, but I really love Crushed Pearl from Anastasia in the Gleam Glow kit. I think those 3 highlighters are my favorite. Which brand has my favorite eyeshadows? I love Makeup Geek so much. Makeup Geek is hands down my favorite eyeshadow brand, but Morphe has been stepping up their game so much in the Jaclyn Hill palette and everything. I think I'm still gonna say Makeup Geek though. I'm gonna say Makeup Geek. I'm gonna do a quick lipstick break because I cannot talk and do lipstick at the same time. This is Dose of Color's Cork. Alright, last question. While I set my face, if I had to only use one makeup brand for the rest of my life, what would it be? And I said that earlier, and that is probably going to be NYX Cosmetics, just because they have such a wide range of stuff, and I already love so much of their products, so I think I'd be able to get by with just using them. Alright, so this is the full completed look. I hope you like it. Funny thing is, I bought this hat for my brother, and I'm giving it to him today, but I just love it so much. It's so grungy and cool that I just had to wear it for my video. I hope this video was somewhat entertaining, doing this full face get ready with me Q&A style. If you want to see more of them, as usual, please give it a thumbs up so that I know to make more. Leave a comment down below on what you want to see next. Again, I will have everything that I used on my face listed in the bottom bar down below. I know I didn't go over exactly everything that I was using, but it will all be listed. You should definitely follow my Instagram. It's Beauty by Betty Jean, just like here. I post every single day. We can be friends, we can chat about makeup, and it'll be fun. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye! But I do have but I do. But I do. So I think it works really good, and it didn't. Excuse you, can I? I really... Get out of there. Cats are being crazy.